aka the Locked In Podcast. We conduct on everything. And tonight we got an interview with the special. And this right here is special to me because Bill is my friend. A lot of y'all don't know this, but I consider Bill as a friend and not just like a YouTuber or somebody I met on YouTube. For the longest, I always wondered and worried if I had loyal people within the community. And this is definitely one of those guys. Bill, I just want you to introduce yourself to the people that's watching because we are not only on YouTube, but we live on Reverb Nation and other platforms as well.
All right. Well, my I'm Uncle Bill, but my name is Billy Jakowski, William, to be honest with you. About 5 years ago in 2020, in 2019, I wanted to start a YouTube channel because I wanted to do something. I like the Jackass theme stuff, and that's what me and my friends did my whole life. And I never got to do that. And up into that point, man, like I've been caught up in addiction. Um, Not the hardcore drugs. I managed. I could do them and not get addicted to them. You know what I mean? And my friends started dying left and right. Like people that have done drugs their whole life and have done crazy amounts was all of a sudden doing stuff that you couldn't eat. We would throw that on the floor back in the day, and they're dead. And I started having to do funerals. That's what my whole thing became, giving public speeches at funerals. And part of when you deal with addiction, there's only two roads addiction leads to, and that's jail, prison, or jail or prison, which is the same thing basically, and death. And I didn't want to do that no more. I didn't want to get caught up in that anymore. So I had to find different addiction. That's how you overcome addictions. You make connections. And then you find something that says, hey, I don't want to drink. Hey, I don't want to do dope, coke, crack, crystal meth, and all that. And then you put your heart into it. And so I wanted to do a YouTube channel with my friends, and COVID hit. We couldn't get together. So story time with Uncle Bill came about. Just I always been the dude when you gathered around and stuff. I was the dude that you couldn't wait to hear the story to, because you knew I did something. I did something crazy. I live for the story. Listen, TSN, when I tell you I live for the story, I don't want to outshine you. I don't want to outshine you. I want to show you my shine. You know what I mean? And I want you to shine with me. So when you see it, and I'm sorry I can't see the chat because I'm just like this is only my third time live, and two of them was with you. You know what I mean? So when I see you doing your thing, I know what your thing is. I like your thing. I don't know nothing about you. I've never met you a day in my life, except I see you hustling your ass off. Every single day I see you drop something, and that inspires me. And I know that all I got to do to help you is watch your stuff. Hit the little like button. Leave a comment. That only takes a second. But that is eventually going to make you a star with your hard work. I mean, you're on the road already. You know what I mean? You already put in the work. You could stop right now, and you're going to be big. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what the reality is. But you're a go-getter, and you want to help other people along too. That's why me and you were good like that. You know, and everybody in the chat, Rachel T. You know what I mean? I've met her through you. You gave her a shout out. I went over to her channel. Rachel, I feel like I know Rachel now. You know what I mean? She got a good channel. She got where your mama your people from overseas and stuff. That little overseas stuff. I love all that stuff. She had 200 subscribers when you gave her a shout out. Hey, happy 200. I think I see she had 800 now. That's what I'm talking about. And listen, the beauty of this social media stuff is we could all have some of the pie. We could literally all have some of the pie. We just got to use a phone. You know what I mean? I got two phones and a computer going over there, and then listen, people, I watch every second of your stuff. Every second. If I'm not watching, it's because I'm feeding an animal or going to look for something to feed the animal with, and I'm listening to it. I'm listening to it because it means something to me to know who you are. If I'm going to take the time to hit the video, I'm going to watch the damn video. I'm going to listen to what you got to say, because something in it, maybe one sentence, one word will inspire me, maybe get me out of my funk or get me to another place where I say, oh, man, I got it. You guys inspire, and I know it's the same thing for you, TSM, and all the other people in the chats. I can't see all y'all, man. And listen, man, I love y'all. I don't tell y'all enough thank you. I know I leave thanks a bunch or thanks all that, but I cry sometimes when I see I hit a big number. You know what I mean? And a big number for a whole year, I had 50 subscribers. A whole year. I got 50 subscribers last week. You know what I mean? And each one is just as important as the next. And listen, when you guys go away, if you go away, I notice. Don't think I don't notice. I go back and watch my own videos to see who I'm not connecting with and to connect with. Because see, when I did my first interview with TSM Rapper, 3 weeks later, I went to county jail for 9 months. 3 weeks. And one of the things we talked about was sometimes the question you asked was, are there nice people in prison? Are there nice people? Are there nice guys in county jail? And I told you, you're nobody when you get there. You're nobody. You're a number, man. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you, what I went through that 9 months was undescribable. It didn't mean shit to me. I did nothing but help people the whole damn time. I got people in the rehabs. I got people in the halfway houses. I talked them out of suicide. I talked them out of drugs, even if it ain't but for the moment. Even if it ain't but for the moment. You can say whatever face to face right here, and then somebody put some shit in front of you, and then whatever we said is over. You know what I mean? You can only hope that you can make a difference. So for 9 months, I was in jail for something that I don't think I did. And when I went before the judge brought both lawyers up and said, oh, wait, what's going on here? But I think the judge hands were tied because I took a plea bargain because I couldn't get out. I had a $250,000 bond on a $5,000 bond crime. I committed a crime, folks. Listen. I consciously made a decision to commit a crime. Consciously. If you look back in the videos, I tell you I'm going to do it because I had a mentality was different, man. I grew up in a nice neighborhood on the streets by choice because I wanted to have that story, because I wanted to do the drugs, because I wanted to be with the women, because I wanted a different kind of power that ain't worth shit. If you think that doing drugs or selling drugs or the money and the power and the respect and all that shit that comes with that, you got your head somewhere that you got to get it out of. You have to get it out of right now. And look, if you've never been caught and everything, thank God, and you've made it, and you could quit. You don't have to worry about the consequences because the consequences are coming. Sometimes the feds just like to let you do shit for 2 or 3 years, and then when they bring that pressure on, you get life. You don't get the 2, 3, 5 years and shit. You just shit. And your friends are going to tell on you. And then when you go to jail, your friends are going to leave you. And listen, nobody has time really to deal with anybody in jail and prison. They miss you, they love you and shit, but real life will always get in the way. So Storytime with Uncle Bill, man, like I'm passionate about this shit. And you know the bugs? You know what the bugs are, man? You want to really know what the bugs are?
That was my main question. That's what we are. That's what we got to know. Listen, it got to be passionate to you. For me, I feel like it's something that means something to you. I just feel like it means something, but I just want to know. I want to know.
When I was growing up as a kid, like if you look, man, I'm not no hard ass and shit. I'm scared of them bugs. I don't be touching most of them. And when they do touch me, you see how I freak out? I freak out. Those fucking big spiders, dude, they give me a heart attack. But I don't have nothing else, dog. I don't got no car. My sister had to buy my phone. Listen, can anybody in this chat, could you get locked up for 9 months, come out for 3 weeks, and then go for 6 months to rehab. So that's a total of 17 months roughly without making a dollar. You have a tendency to lose everything. You know what I mean? So I don't really have nothing, but I have a passion. And I ask God, if you look at my if you go to my page and you look at that praying mantis and it's on my finger, praying mantis catches the fly off of my finger. I was at a no ends. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go, man. Nobody really wanted to help me out. And I understood, because I'm a grown ass fucking man. Excuse my language. Should be able to do on my own, right? You know what I mean? So I was say, God, look, I could make a difference, and I'm going to make a difference. I need a little help. I don't need no money. I don't need shit. Just put it in front of me, and I'll get it. If you put it in front of me, I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. Just put it in front of me. And if you should just so happen, I would think it would be cool if you gave me a praying mantis. If you gave me a praying mantis, that would be cool. I think that would help my channel. I swear to God, TSM, the next morning I woke up, every morning I would go and sit on this wooden deck, and I put a 32-ounce cup on that wooden deck, and I have forgot my little vape smoking thing. And I went back inside, and it came out, and there was that praying mantis that you see in that video. It was on that cup. And I said, oh God, thank you. I'm on it. I'm on it. You keep doing it. So I go walk the street. Everything you see is around me, man. It's around me. And I just make the most of it. So I started, like my camera, the camera that you're looking at, it's a $45 Motorola E-Play. Look it up on Walmart. It's got bad reviews, dude. I make it work. It does. I feel like the energy comes from me, and it does what I needed to do. That's all I do is needed to do. Eventually, I'll have what I want, and the enthusiasm will transfer over into better quality videos. You know what I mean? But right now, what you're looking at is just somebody trying. That's all it is. And see, I'm gonna start doing stories now. And that nature stuff, I knew that I was going to do it because I love turtles, I love fishing, I love going to the beach. I have a whole separate channel. I have actually a couple different channels, but I have outdoors and wildlife with Uncle Bill. I don't even know my damn channel name, but I do know that every video that I made for Storytime with Uncle, like if you listen to every new video I make, all the new videos say, hi there, Uncle Bill here. Whereas before they would all say, hi there, welcome to Storytime with Uncle Bill. So I don't have to delete that part out into my other channel. You know what I mean? And I've got some I got some top notch damn nature shit. I mean, like, I've been watching National Geographic my whole life. I've never seen it.
Yo, so let me ask you this. What was the most like creepiest? I always wanted to ask, what was the creepiest bug that you encountered? Like, what was the weirdest thing you seen a bug do? Like, what was the weirdest for you?
Man, if there's a dart fishing spider, and I got a really good close up on it, man. I mean, in this, it's every bit of 4 or 5 inches. It's humongous, and what made it really, really scary was its legs were fat. You know, a lot of spiders, like I got a big spider right over here. Her legs are skinny. This thing had fat, like Arnold Schwarzenegger arms, man. And I was given a close up, and I was about maybe an inch away. And you got to worry about shit jumping on you. You know what I mean? And what happened was that there was a moth beside it. And I always scream in my videos, check the area, check the area, check the area, check the area. The one thing that you were looking at, there's 10,000 other things going to get you. You know what I mean? There was a moth, a little dinky ass moth. And I was like, folks, man, I hope this damn thing. And so I see the spider in my screen. It's in my face. You know what I mean? And the moth flew out and hit my damn phone. And I thought it was a spider. And see, I got shot. I got my ankle blown away. So I got a metal rod that's connected to my foot and my leg. So I walk with a limp, you know what I mean? And it doesn't move. I walk like fish. I burnt the damn road. I got naked It was like 11:30 at night, man. My buddy was recording me and shit. I had to get away. I thought the spider was on me. I'm telling you, man, I freak out bad. I can't tell you how many spider webs I walked in. You see how I got these earphones on? Because there's always bugs out here, and I just came out from outside. One time I was mowing grass, and I had a big garden spider caught up right in here. Huge thing. And the only way I knew is I went like this, and I was talking to my buddy, and he went in my ear. Yeah. It was bigger than my ear.
So being shot, I always wanted to like interview or just like question somebody else who's been shot. I got hit with a 22, but I got shot 8 times at once, and like still to this day, I have like neuropathy and bone damage. Could you elaborate on what caused you to get shot, if you could, and if not, that's fine too. And do you still deal with some of like the trauma or the pain? Did it traumatize you? Are you still dealing with any health effects?
No. It bothers me, but not in a way that is detrimental. You'll see a limp, but like if when I stand up a couple minutes, it bothers me, and then once the oil gets flowing, I'm all right. So what happened was, it was July 4th, 2008. I was supposed to go on this yacht with the grandson of the owner of the Yankees, George Steinbrenner. And I missed it. That was before cell phones were really like that, and we lost signal. So to make a long story short, we ended up going home. It was about 12 o'clock, so it would be July 5th. A buddy calls us up and say, "Hey, we out in Maple Hill. Maple Hill's like the hood around here." But they was at the rock quarry out in the woods, and out in that wood there was 3 ponds. So and people would go out there and hang out, fish or whatever. So they was like, "Come on out here. There's a lot of people out there. Let's go have fun." We went out there, and I thought it would be cool, man, because the first thing I saw TSN when I went in was there was a deer stand, and there was people having sex up there. And I was like, "Whoa, this is a serious party." You know what I mean? And there's probably like 50, 60 cars out in this. I mean, it's a wide open field, acres and acres. You know what I mean? So the cops showed up, told us we had to leave. Well, I had drank like 10 shots in like 2 minutes. That was just one of those things I did. I'm known for downing half gallons, so 10 shots ain't shit. I don't know what happened, man. Me and my buddy was standing right beside me. I was looking for some water. Just looking for some water. And all of a sudden, this right by my foot, it looked like a ghost had ran across the grass. And I was like, "Oh shit." And my buddy saw it. And he was like, "Well," I was like, "What was that?" And I stood up. I said, "I don't know." Well, my ankle started burning. And I figured 4th of July, I thought somebody had thrown a firecracker because it was burning, man. And I was like, "Oh shit." And it went from ouch to oh shit fast. And I looked down, and there was a massive, massive pile of blood and bone and shit, like feet. I got hit with a 30-30. I mean, a big ass. I got shit with drop a deer, easy. I ended up having to. I got rushed to the thing. It had totally blew my ankle away. It hit my tibia, fibia, and femur. The entry wound was in the back by my Achilles heel. It came in. It was about the size of a cigarette burn. Is the only thing I could think of off the top of my head. But when it came out the front of my foot, it was bigger than a softball. I mean, it totally annihilated. I mean, it doesn't leave like a hole. It leaves like this chunk. It looked like ground beef. I mean, just a puff of, and it was rough, dude. I mean, like, because this is where shit got real. Real. This is something you should never feel in your life. When I was in the back of the ambulance, the dude, the EMT was like, I got to cut your pant leg off and take your shoe off. And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's what I do. Whatever you got to do, man." So, and I was thirsty. I was so thirsty. I mean, unbelievable thirsty.
Literally, that's due to loss of blood right there. When you lose blood, that much blood, you're gonna get dehydrated. It happened to me when I told my story. I stopped the next guy for water as I'm like with all these holes in my body, and he just like
Yeah.
denied it. Yeah, that's due to loss of blood. But yeah, continue the story.
That sucks though, man. I mean, that was almost to me as worse than being shot. Because I never experienced that, you know what I mean? And now I've been experienced shot. By the time the EMTs came, took about 10, 15 minutes. They were there fast. But I was thirsty. And my buddy, man, he come out and he grabbed my leg, dog. He grabbed my calf to stop the bleeding. I was like, oh shit. Oh, you gotta let go, dude. I can't breathe. You gotta stop, dude. Oh my God. No, just let me die. Fuck. Oh, I mean, because he's a big dude and he's strong and he got big ass hands. So, I mean, he was choking my leg tapping out and stuff, saying, Uncle. I know, man. No, you're gonna die. Just let me die then. The hell with it. I'm good. I lived a good life. So, oh, dog, man, the paramedic cut my pant leg up and he said, I'm gonna take your shoe off. When he grabbed my shoe, he pulled my fucking foot off my leg. Excuse my language. Listen to what I just told you. He pulled my foot off my leg. My shoe never moved. I yelled. I went to kill that dude, man, because I didn't know anything other than, like, you can't hurt me. It's real. I've been hurt enough, you know what I mean? You just can't. And he did something that I didn't know you could do. And I told him, listen, if you don't strap me the hell down, if you ever touch me again, I'll kill you, man. And listen, I love you like a brother. I don't know you from Adam, but you could never do that again. I won't allow it. And they did. They strapped me down. They gave me a shot. And when I woke up, the doctor was like, yeah, it looks, you ain't never going to walk the same again. You'll be lucky if we save your foot. We're going to do everything we can. So fast forward, they ended up putting a rod in there. I had to rehab it for 2 years. It was in 2008, so it's been almost 20 years now. Yeah, I get pains every now and again. I'm lopsided. My back blows out. One of the reasons why I left the rehab I was at, I hurt my back, and when I hurt my back, I could go get some pain pills and shit, and ride it out, and I couldn't do that this time, and it kind of was like wanting to force my hand at work, and I told him, you can't take my health over a job. I don't give a shit about a job. You know what I mean? And I know instantly that when I leave here, I'm going to help people. That's the mission. There's an old Chinese proverb, real quick, and it's on happiness. It says, if you want to be happy for an hour, take a nap. If you want to be happy for a day, go fishing. If you want to be happy for a week, go on vacation. If you want to be happy for a month, get married. If you want to be happy for a year, inherit a fortune. And if you want to be happy forever, help others. It's pretty simple. And it's the truest thing, man. I triumph with you when you triumph. When you say you're sick, I'm down. I like literally, like I'm empathetic. Because I know what struggles like. I know what hurts like. I know what it's like not to have. But I know what love is, man. I would probably be crazy if I didn't have a great mother. I don't have no dad. You'll never hear me talk about no dad. There's no dad. But I got one of the, man, it's hard to beat my mom. I know we all talk about how great our moms are and shit. But shout out to my mom, man. I mean, they had to put up. I spent 6 years in jail and prison. In my 48, 9, I don't even know how fucking old I am. I don't see my language. When you do that, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair to anybody. It's not fair to yourself, first of all, but it's not fair that you have to make other people have to worry about you unnecessarily. It's very unselfish. If you're gonna do things like that, tell somebody. That's my new thing. Hey, look, I'm about to go. I'm about to go mess up. I'm about to go drink and drive. I'm about to go do these drugs. I'm about to go cheat on you. Tell on yourself first, and then see if you'll still do it. Because if it bothers your conscience, it'll come back at you. I don't know if I believe in karma in a way I do, because I don't like if you do something wrong to me, I'm probably going to try to do something wrong to you so we could get it over with. And see, that's the worst attitude. And I had to have somebody really point that out to me because I got a real thug mentality, man. Like when you've been bullied, like I got bullied as a kid, man. My last name is Jakowski. And if you never heard the damn dumb Pollock jokes, I'll start making them on my channel because it caused a lot of people to get their ass beat. And I'm talking about when I started hitting you, it was brutal because I didn't want you to ever do it to anybody else again. I call myself a life lesson teacher. I don't want you to do anything other than you could do whatever you want. Just don't come in my yard and doing it. Because the only thing you should ever be in life is nice and kind. It's free, man. Because everything that I always say, life's a beautiful contradiction. You know what there always is? There's always hate. Somebody always wants to stir that pot with hate, and they'll make it sexist. They'll make it racist. They'll draw us attention to something so great that we don't feel like we don't feel when we get it stuck in the back. They're not lubing it up, not spitting it on it or nothing. They're just shafting us. You know what I mean? Because I know you want to see what it's like for me to get mad. I'll show you, but I don't really want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm into having a good time, man. Because life is we only here for a little bit. Make a difference. Make it different. Like I'm really about to change everything up because everything I've been about so far is serious. But I'm a funny guy. I like to do funny shit. I like to do goofy stuff, man. Like I am a big kid. I collect toys, baseball cards. I play with bugs. I'm into fucking creeks. Use my language. You know what I mean? I'm into life. There's so much you can enjoy because you know why, man. I know what it's like behind that wall, and I don't want you behind that wall. I don't want you to cause that worry because it stays with you. It stays with you. It don't go away. You don't think oh God. Like this time when I was locked up, I was in a different when I was locked up the first time I was 21 to 28. I came in at 47. I was the old head in the block. Now, if you ever watch that 60 locked up, 60 days locked up or whatever, and they talk about boss, I never seen those boss dudes. I never seen that before. I've been to 45 different county jails, 6 federal prisons. I've never seen that before. When I was locked up this time, I did. And I was the white dude boss. And I was like, shit, I ain't fucking white. I ain't white. I ain't black. I got blacks, white, Puerto Rican. I'm going to say the N word. Listen, I don't see color. I don't see race. I see fucking one people. One people. That's all I see is one people. Now, you can either be one of two of those people. You could be good or you could be bad. And that's your personal choice. But I like to hang with the good people, like my man here at TSM Rap. And it's really, I was honored when you asked me the first time. I was really honored this second time, man. I see what you're doing. And everybody that's watching, blow his shit up. He's gonna take you with you. You know what I mean? He's got the best intro songs. Look, the first intro song I heard you do was The Makeup Nurse. It's the makeup nurse. I sometimes put that on repeat just to listen to. I love it. I mean, like, really love it. Like, and then I don't know all that you do. You know what I mean? And then I see it because you post it. You know what I mean? And you got to understand something, people. Like, literally, I've got like 10,000 people I'm subscribed to. I run myself. Like, I don't have no real job. All the jobs that I do have, I post. So you see me cutting the trees and bushes and shit. Like, I'm a real professional. I'm a professional painter. I'm a professional landscaper. I'm a professional restaurant manager. So and I have all those different things on my channel too. And I'm gonna be doing cooking videos and shit because y'all inspire me. Like I'm a big time cook, man. I had you coming over here eating off the floor, and it's dirty. You know what I mean? I mean it's just how it is because you can't stop good food. You know what I mean?
Yo, absolutely. Listen, I really appreciate everybody that tuned in. This was one of the funnest ones I've done, man. It's always good to have a male up here, but absolutely somebody I call my friend is much more appreciated. I did not think he was gonna have the time to get up here and do this with me. I should have been asked if I'd known that was the case. I know y'all ran this interview up. I can see it on Reverb Nation. Everybody's definitely tapped in. Bill, before you get off the panel, do you have any inspiration you want to leave everybody with? Any inspirational words or quotes?
One of my favorite every day in federal prison when I spent 3 years at FCI Fort Dix, which stands for Federal Correction Institution, which is they have the big fence. When I walked up into my dorm, there was a poster, and it said, "One of Ralph Waldo Emerson, one of life's greatest conversation is you can't help somebody else without truly helping yourself." Everything's going to be about help with me, man. And I really appreciate. I haven't had time to see anybody in the chat. Everybody that's ever watched the video, looked at a video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share it out. It means a ton to me, man. More than you ever know. I enjoy every one of you. If I watched your video, I enjoyed it all. I mean, I tell you if I if I did. I mean, I've told people, man, you could do a little bit better because I want you to be successful. And a real friend to help you. A real friend to tell you there's a difference between nice and kind. If I had a booger right here, if you was kind, you would tell me to move it. If you was nice, you would just let me leave it there. Both of them the same, you know what I mean? But one of them actually makes a difference. Make it different.
Make a difference.
You can make it different.
You can make it different.
Absolutely, man. It's always great to have Bill up top with me. I thank you so much, Bill. Shout out to everybody that came through. But before I get out of here, y'all know I got a few things to say, man. I gotta say, tap in with Invent Help. Use promo code Invent Yo. That's 3 zeros. Y'all gonna get up to 15% off on your first purchase or creation of a profile. Those guys are there to help you with your inventions or small ideas when you don't even have the funds to do it. So tap in with Invent Help. Use promo code Yo. Let them know the TSM rapper sent you. Also, tap in with Apex. Y'all know we got them in tonight. We got them rocking and popping tonight. I might, record some guitar vocals and record my vocals as well using Apex. So whatever next song musically y'all hear from me, know that that great sound came from the great digital device of Apex, where they have great microphones, great earphones, and other products that I haven't even seen yet. So definitely check them folks out. Y'all have to tap in with Yo Nail Polish. I know there's a lot of promotions, but each and every one of them means something because it's coming from TSM Rapper, and I'm not just slapping my face and voice on anything. Tap in with the Yo Nail Polish created by me, myself, and I. Want to say shout out to Queen. I know who I am, my number one top Cash App donator. And just because she family, she loves me, I love her, and she just haven't separated herself. Shout out to my manager for always being there helping me out. Shout out to the BFF Virginia. Got a new young lady in the community, Zay Zay. I really appreciate you. It's not often people come and they stay and they make their mark and they stay and they still here. You came and you just been showing out with support, and that absolutely means a lot. With that being said, you have a special place in my heart. All right, ATL Womack, the guy I know you're watching, I can see you watching. The claim that you're gonna snatch my chain when you see me. I always encourage people, listen, certain things come with a side effect. You're not going to like this side effect. What you see on YouTube and what you see in person from me may not, the energy may not be the same. That's all I'm going to say. But I really, advise you to play smart. Earn some money, save some money, and buy it, man. You can even put jewelry on layaway. I think my TSM pendant piece, I think I paid off like 4 months just to get the pendant. So you can even do stuff like that. But I encourage you, because some people don't play about this stuff, and they might not be TSM rapper. They might not be like, okay, I got insurance, you can snatch it, but you're gonna go to jail later. Some people are gonna be like, yeah, you're not going to jail, you're about to go to hell right now, and just put it to you, and I'm never outside walking without protection. I got my license to carry. It might not be a smart idea to do that, but like I said, I encourage you as a young man, you can save, you can actually do it. Anybody can do it. It's just a piece of metal. You save up, you work, you get what you want. Some people want drugs, they save up and get drugs. Some people want NBA 2K5, they save up and get NBA 2K5. Some people want guitars, they save up their money and get guitars. I like jewelry. I save my money up and get jewelry, no matter how long it may take. And so just do what I did, be inspired by somebody, but never put your life and health, physical health on the line for a piece of metal or a couple $1,000s worth of jewelry. It's not going to make any sense. Love y'all. Stay encouraged. I always encourage y'all to pray when you get up before you fall asleep. Pray over your family, pray over yourself. Much respect. Thank y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern with Fanny, man.